Hello again, everyone. Todd Michael Putnam here from D&D Creative Table Designs, bringing you another adventure table idea. And this is The Greed of the Gatehouse Goblins. The Greed of the Gatehouse Goblins. And to be honest, this is a super simple, low-level adventure. Not much plot to it. It's literally just the heroes need to go out and rescue some humans who have been captured by the goblins. The short version of it is that there was a mine uh, that was in service from the humans maybe 10 or 20 years ago, and then there was an accident where it collapsed in and it killed many of the miners. And up until then, there had been a very small community. There was a gatehouse and stuff for shipping the ore in and out of that area. But once the mine collapsed, that was it. The humans just left and decided not to come back. Um, Fast forward 10 or 20 years, and the son of one of the former miners decided to come out and see if there was a way that they could get into the gold that is lost in that mine, see if they could burrow their way through and manage to restart the mine. But unfortunately, while the skeletal crew was there just excavating and looking to see what they could find out, uh, the goblins came and rounded them all up and turned them into slave labor, and the goblins will just let the humans take all the risk and whatnot while they whip them and treat them horribly, as goblins do in said mythos. And uh, since the humans haven't been heard from in several weeks, they've been a group of adventurers has been dispatched to find out what has happened to them. And as the players come along and they're traveling down the road and whatnot, they will be assaulted by various goblin war dog bands that are here and here. They'll just kind of attack from either side on the road leading up to the gatehouse, which is like basically the centerpiece for where all the mine work and stuff gets processed in and out of. And then, of course, at the gatehouse itself, there's all kinds of goblins wandering about, trashing the place and trying to trying to make it as secure as goblins can. And the goblin chieftain himself is up on the top of this broken and dilapidated tower, ruling over his tiny little kingdom from his perch on high. And the humans themselves, the ones who are unlucky enough to have been captured, they have been turned into slave labor, and their goblin overlord masters are whipping them and treating them terribly, forcing them to work in horrific conditions in order to unearth the mine and see if it can be brought back into commission where the goblins can take the gold out and be rich. And so that's basically it. It's a simple hack and slash adventure. And the real purpose of the adventure was I had been wanting to do an autumn map for the longest time. But the problem was that I never had any true autumn colors for the forest floor, as it were. There were other workarounds, but I really didn't like them, so I didn't use them. And finally, I was able to find from Warzone Studios an autumn map. I'm not 100% enamored with the map, but it still does a better job than anything else that I've seen out there. It's got some pretty spacey colors thrown in on it some places. Like in this particular portion of it here, it almost looks like a pizza gone bad. So I can't say that I'm thrilled with the map. On the other hand, there are other portions of the map that look great, and they did a really good job on. Sections over here, it looks good. They put a stream in here. That's a little unfortunate because now you always have to have a stream. I prefer to have 3D printed pieces or crafted pieces or anything like that I can use to put the streams exactly when and where I want, if I want one at all. And this map takes that freedom away from you. It's a small stream, so it's not really an obstacle. So it's fine. It can be in there, and I guess that's okay. But I'm more for flexibility, and the flexibility is to just have the map be the basic ground itself, and then if you want to add in extra features, that's what additional terrain and stuff is for. But that being said, this is the mat. I did get it from Warzone Studios. Took a while to get here, but it arrived in great condition, and it certainly looks great. Throw on top of that some Monster Fight Club trees and bushes, some of which have been repainted. These bushes right here are the standard Monster Fight Club bushes, but I've had them repainted in more autumn colors, which they pretty much blends almost perfectly in with this mat. So that part worked out really well. And then I just had a variety of some of the trees repainted. There's This is the default color for the trees for the autumn trees in Monster Fight Club. But I had some of them painted a little bit darker red, and some of them painted a yellow. And so when you pull back, you get more like a myriad of colors in the canopy of trees, and it helps to give more of an autumn type effect, and add some more variety to the overall scene. So that's it. Not too much else. This is a 3D printed. I believe it's from Kingdom of the Burning Sands or something like that, but it's EC 3D Designs for this Gatehouse. This one I don't remember, but I want to say that's from Printable Scenery. That's also a printed thing. And then some of the rock stuff, like this one here, and these rocks, the large one over here, those are also Monster Fight Club. This mine entrance is 3D printed. I got it off of griffinco.com. I've bought a lot of things from Griffin Co. They always do a great job sending stuff, and it always arrives unbroken. So kudos to Griffin Co. You can buy from them with confidence. I always do. And to be 1,000% honest, I cannot remember where I got this broken bridge from. I love it. It's awesome for this type of thing, a dilapidated type bridge for little small streams. And in this respect, that stream fits perfectly over it. I mean, just sheer luck as far as that's concerned. But somewhere on eBay or Etsy, and just, you know, ruined bridge, 28 millimeter destroyed bridge or something like that, as I'm sure how I found it. And then last, there's these roads that I was able to secure. And in some ways they're great because they have like the minecart tracks on them, or not minecart, but they have cart tracks on them, and they've definitely got a dirt, you know, feel to them. It's all kind of somebody put some time and effort into trying to make them good, and they're a rubbery kind of consistency to them. So they're probably not going to rip. They're going to store really well as far as all that concerned. But there's not a ton of variety. Novus something, I think, was the name of the company. Something Design Novus Design, something like that. And they're not really super cheap, but if you're looking for dirt roads, there's not really a whole lot. The other thing you'll find is if you do a search for bolt action, there's some other lesser quality, from what I've seen, dirt roads that are available on eBay and Etsy and places like that. So that's it. That's basically the entire map in a nutshell. Thanks for checking it out. Please like and subscribe, and let me know in the comments what you think. I will see you guys next adventure. Take care.